What is going on, guys? This is George, and welcome to my next project. This is Hack and the Power of Juju. Without further ado, let's get started.
Boogala boogala foo foo cloud tobu kana fari ti bao tu or is it li ti pa ti? I can never remember that part. Maybe lo bao ta ti ki bao. No, but it's lo bao tao something. Is this chanting ever going to work? What is it going to take to get into contact with a powerful Juju spirit from another world?
Hello.
It worked! Hello? Can you hear me? You do not speak, but I see that you listen. You look so strange. Your clothes, a power stick you hold in your hand. I have never seen a Juju like you before. And what is this magic box you watch me on? It is clearly the most important thing in your hut. You do me great honor to watch me on it. My name is Jabulba. I am the powerful shaman of the great and legendary Poopanunu people. For generations we have... Hey, quiet out there! I'm talking to a Juju! Tech, would you shut those people up? This is important! And get Warrior Locke! I want to introduce him to this Juju here! I am so sorry, oh strange and powerful Juju. There's a lot going on today. That's why I've called upon you for your help. Let me explain. Throughout the history of the Poopanunu people, shaman like myself have known that someday something terrible would happen to our great protector, the Moon Juju. So said the Poopanunu people's prophecy. The Moon Juju is our shield against evil and the source of my Juju power. She is strong and nice and oh, so beautiful. Oh, that's Tlaloc. He's not nice, and he's sure not beautiful. He's jealous and practices bad Juju. At the council that chose the new High Shaman, he was passed over in favor of me. So last night, Tlaloc decided to take his revenge. Tlaloc crept into the Temple of the Moon with his foul servants, pins and needles, and stole the Moonstones, the source of the Moon Juju's power. The first thing Tlaloc did was to use the Moonstones to change the Poopanunu people into stupid, helpless sheep. Without the Moon Juju, my power was only enough to protect a few. And this is only the beginning of Tlaloc's terrible plan. But Tlaloc is a fool. He won't get away with it. For the Poopanunu people's prophecy clearly says, a mighty warrior trained by the High Shaman will defeat Tlaloc and save the Moon Juju. I have trained such a warrior. His name is Locke.
Me.
Tech, what are you doing?
You told me to go get Locke.
Yes, that's right. Go fetch Locke. Stop playing with the sheep.
I did get Locke.
No, you fetched a dirty, stinky animal.
That's Locke. See, he's wearing Locke's amulet. Tlaloc must have changed him into a sheep.
No, this is all wrong. This isn't in the Poopanunu people's prophecy. The mighty warrior doesn't become a sheep. The mighty warrior doesn't lick my foot. Stop the licking, Locke. Oh, this is terrible.
Can't we just change him back?
I don't know. Yes, I've got it. We can change Locke back into a mighty warrior. This great Juju spirit who watches us from another world can help. Follow Tech. Protect him with your power. Go with Tech to the ancient burial ground of our ancestors and put the teeth into the statues. And get me some magical Nubu plants while you're out. Now go! Both of you! Locke must stop Tlaylock before he destroys the moon goddess!
It's not even the beginning of the game. We already have a lot we have to get done. So, yes. We have to have little Tack here. Explore through Locke's training first.
Hello, Tack. My name's Flora. The moon Juju sent me here to hang out with you and help you whenever I can. Well, it's a long road ahead. We better get started.
So this is easy, straightforward, so we'll...
You seem smart enough to figure this out on your own, but you move yourself around by using the move stick, and if you need to jump, it's as simple as pressing the jump button. You can press the jump button twice to perform a double jump. Hey, don't laugh. I like to think of myself as thorough. Oh, I just thought of something else important to tell you. Sometimes you'll notice that the camera's not facing the same direction you want to go. You can use the camera stick to rotate the camera around yourself. If the camera isn't looking in the direction you want, just use the camera stick to rotate it until you see what you need to see. Rotate the camera now to look at me.
So this is going to be the C stick for our GameCube players.
Now you can do this anytime you need to look at something.
For our PlayStation
Simple
2
enough.
players. Which is something I wanted to bring up because Tack was released for the GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Game Boy Advance, never for the Xbox. Even though the Xbox at the time could have handled it.
Okay, Tack. In the end, I think you'll find most animals to be helpful in some way or another. If you come across an animal, you should experiment with it to learn how it can help you.
What do you mean by experiment?
Some animals can even be ridden.
Sounds kind of sus, Flora.
The mighty rhino. These fellows are great for breaking things into little tiny pieces. Go ahead and jump on board. If you want him to speed up, try giving him a swat with your club.
So you also promote abuse. Got it. But yeah, so we can jump on the rhino here and you smack it in the corner and it'll start running. And really start breaking things down. So you can break more than just those little pathways. You can break these. Break that. Oops. Hey, get back here, you. I ain't done with you yet. Let's go. The more you hit them, they don't go faster. It's just the one setup run. The one setup of hit. You can't just keep hitting it to go faster.
Now, while you're adventuring, you'll no doubt discover you can pick up certain items. What's cool is that you can throw any item you pick up by just using the action button. If you're tired of carrying an object around and just want to set it down, press the use button.
Now, when she said that, I always thought she meant to say press the U button. But no, you press Y, you can press down. That science center can just go that way, but I just want to mention this real quick. Press B, throw it. What a start. You pick this up, you press B, you throw it, and yeah, there you go. Let's jump up here.
Sometimes when you jump, you'll grab onto a ledge. If you're holding something when you grab a ledge, you'll always drop that item. You'll also drop it if you fall off tall ledges. You see this little guy? He's a loop-tail monkey and quite mischievous, I might add. Monkeys like this one love throwing coconuts at other animals.
And also, the music here in this game is just
Hey, Tack, try throwing the melon at the monkey to see what happens.
I'm not going to mention the other two because that was after a certain era that we're not going to go over. But you want to stay as far away from this monkey as possible. Throw the fruit.
Yeah, you did it!
And he'll go after
Did you notice that if you toss something at him, he'll toss a coconut at whoever's closest to him? Keep this in mind while you're adventuring.
Also, when I mention in this game, and I talk about the series, I'm not going to mention, at least right now, I'm not going to mention the cartoon or the games that came out after the cartoon.
Feathers are very valuable. Make sure you pick up any feathers you see. To pick up a feather, just run through it. There are different kinds of feathers you can find in the world. These yellow feathers are health feathers. See how they look like the feather on the top of your head? That's because the feather on your head is also your health meter. When it turns all the way purple, you're out of health. These other feathers also give you health, but their primary use is for magic. As you progress, you'll need mana feathers to do magic.
Which we'll go over that at a later time as well. But first, I kind of want to do what she was explaining about with the whole yellow feathers. So back here, we're going to grab this melon. Now we're going to get as close to the monkey as possible and throw this at him.
Ouch! I suggest you move back a little. Remember, those monkeys always throw at whoever's closest to them.
So, there you go. That's what happens when you throw the monkey. Hit the monkey. Nothing really happens. Realize how it's not in the right area. But you see here on Tack's feather, the very tip of it. There we go. The tip of the feather became purple. You run into this yellow feather here, and it goes back to regular. And these feathers here are normal feathers. You're gonna run into those more often.
I see your current weapon is the club.
Unless you've been.
It's a little basic, but easy to use. Just press the action button to swing the club. Practice on these breakable jars.
Yes, smash the jars, Christy. Smash the jars! Smash the jars!
Look out, Tack! A Nurgle was hiding in that jar. Use your club. It's gonna take a few hits, but I know you can do it. Sweet. Oh.
So those are basically our enemies for this game. Nurgles. They are weird-looking creatures. Ooh. Over here, let's get this one. There's always like in hidden corners too for feathers, so. The magic that she was talking about, by the way, we're not going to know this till much later in the game when we can actually use magic. But for now, we kind of can't use them.
Nice.
I don't know if you caught that, but my cat meowed, so. Hi, Willow. I think there's a fly in my room, so like he's trying to find it. Does this one else have an Nurgle, or was it just the one? I forget. It was just the one. Okay. We'll jump on this ledge here. Now we can jump down to go after those Nurgles to get more feathers.
Sweet.
Doing that real quick. But then also, I want to grab more feathers. So basically, what they don't explain in this game is that feathers actually show you around where to go.
Wow! Look at the orangutan
It
bending
gets
that
brought up in
banana
later
tree.
games.
I wonder what would happen if you stood on a big leaf.
Right
You should try
now.
it, Tack.
Come on, come on, come on.
Awesome, Tack! Anytime you want to have the orangutan throw you somewhere, just stand near him and he'll pull down the tree.
Good example now. If you hit the monkey, he's gonna sucker punch you. And he's gonna flex on you. Screw you, dude. Here we land in water, which doesn't kill us.
There'll be plenty of places in the world where you'll have to use ropes. Remember though,
use
swing in the
ropes.
direction
Alright,
you're
I'll try not
facing.
to be-
So push the move stick left or right to line yourself up before you jump off.
I'll try not to throw in like all the kinkiness in this, because there's times where when I would play this game in practice, I'm like, ooh, it's the kinky, ooh, it's the kinky. I'll try not to do that as often. But the rope I had to, so I'm like... There's actually another funny thing too about, well, a few more things that we're going to learn about orangutans in this game. But we'll be able to take care of that when we get there. Alright, so we're going to follow this path here. Looky, looky, looky what we got here.
Okie dokie. Now it's time to learn about rams. See if you can get past them.
The ram. Now, there was a trick I used to do as a kid. Sometimes I can pull it off today, other times I can't. But what we're going to do is we're going to take this melon, and then... Okay, we're going to throw it at the ram to get him distracted. Oh, yes, I did it! Thank you! They want you to lay the melon down to distract the ram, but you can throw it at them, and as long as you get lucky, you're able to get past them.
Way to go, Tack! You're ready to help Jabulba turn Locke and the other villagers back into human form. Jabulba said we needed to go to the burial grounds. We can get there from your village. Let's get started.
And we are going to go do that.
This is Tack's village, home of the Pupanunu people. They're wonderful and really friendly. Too bad most everyone's been turned into a sheep. Hopefully we can help them.
And this, like Flora said, is Tax Village. Basically, this is an open world game. You didn't expect this in 2003. You never would have
Okay,
thought
Tack.
that.
We need to collect the magical plant so Jabulba can turn Locke back into human form. But first, we need to go to the burial grounds to get the staff. I know the way. Follow me.
We will do just that, but first... I remember you! Also, if you press A, you make them meet. I remember you! You stole money from me as a kid! Oh, no, I'm still a kid. Yo! And now Tax wanted for murder. Anyway, that's going to do it for this first episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. And next time on Attacking the Power of Juju, we're going to head to the burial ground and get started on reviving Locke. This is George. I will see you guys later.